tell us about what it was like growing up in the 50s versus what a lot of people are seeing today.
When I grew up in that era, just being able to go to different places, we couldn't go to skating rinks. Matter of fact, when we wanted to go to a skating rink, the man set it on fire so that we couldn't skate there. We wanted to go to swimming pools. The swimming pools were segregated, and for the most part, we could not go to swimming pools. And so we had to integrate the skating rink and integrate the swimming pools. We were children, and it was not fair to deny.
Why do you think people treated people who looked like you and I in such a manner?
They're afraid. They're afraid. They were afraid then, and they're afraid now. When we were brought to this country in bonds, they knew they were wrong. They treated us worse than they treated their animals. They noticed when they brought people from Africa, the superiority of them. They said, don't teach them how to read. Don't let them learn anything. But we were learning how to read just by watching somebody else read.
I have a dream.
What was it like for you, all of these leaders just coming out of the woodworks for the first time, standing up on a national stage and addressing systemic racism and the issues happening in our community?
It was thrilling to me to see someone that looked like me, to be able to stand up on a stage and to promote other people, to let people know that we are a group of intelligent beings. We're just not made up of dirt and clay.
One of the big topics that everyone has spent the last year on has been the Black Lives Matter movement, resulting from, the unarmed killing of Breonna Taylor and George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery. What are your thoughts on that?
When I see the things that are happening now and how we are treated, and I'm gonna tell you, I told somebody the other week, if I was younger, I would have been in Minnesota. I'd have been in Portland. I'd have been in Louisville, Kentucky.
Black Lives Matter!
Across this world.
Matter.
It wasn't just in the United States. Blacks, whites, Latinos, Asians, marching together saying this is wrong. We need to do something about it. Enough is enough.
What do we do to get to that place where it's finally equal across the board?
As long as we have systemic racism in different aspects of our society, we have racism in education, medicine, police, and then unless and until we get some reforms in economic, social, and judicial justice, it's going to continue to be a problem.